Hello everyone, this is Autobotica97 back with another video review. And today we're going to be taking a look at the new Transformers War for Cybertron Trilogy Earthrise Voyager class Starscream. And here we have Starscream fully transformed here into his awesome looking jet mode. I mean, come on, this is the original G1 Starscream here. And this is the kind of like the classics mold of the figure, but with much more improvements here in the articulation segment here. But taking a look at the jet mode here first, as you can see, really nice red and white color here on the wings here, and the gray and the blue and the red, very iconic for the character. And as you can see, the orange cockpit and even the cockpit has some really nice detailing here. Like you can see the controls right there, and there's a seat, pilot seat over there. And as you can see, and obviously if you look at the bottom, he's not perfect, and you can see you can actually figure him because he's hollow, like from the inside. But it's a minor gripe. It's a minor gripe, I tell you. And as you can see, he also comes with his signature weapons, null rays, which can be plugged under his wings. And one thing that's really nice is when you're transforming him, it can be stayed doing like this in robot mode, which is really nice. And speaking of robot mode, let's transform him properly. First thing you want to do here is to open up the wings like this and rotate them at this joint. And I don't know what this slot has purpose for. I have absolutely no idea. But just rotate them around and do the wing like this. The same thing on the other side. And then you have both of his wings done. Then what you want to do here, take the tail fins and fold it on the main back fins of the jet. And I love the engineering on the feet here. And once you do it, once you rotate this entire tail fin section around, his heels will come out. Let me show you again here. Actually, like this, when you unpeg it, if you see very clearly, heels move out as the tail fin move out, which is really nice. Then fold out the toes, and what you want to do, then flip up the skirt armor, open the shins, and extend them like this, and peg them in on these blue tabs here right on the knees, and split them apart, and boom, there you have his legs pretty much done. Now coming up to the top section here, what you want to do here is to press on the intake section here and unpeg this piece here. And again, like I said, it's very much the classics mold, and it's really tough. And as you can see, I've got a little bit of a paint scratch right there. Actually it's on this side right there. I've got a really ugly paint scratch right there, but it's not that big of a deal though. I rotate this around like so, and what you want to do, take his shoulders and open them up, and then take the entire nose cone section and unpeg it from this piece and rotate it around, so that the nose cone is basically facing upward. And then there are some pegs right there to clip it into. Then fold the nose cone inside and fold it back like this, ensuring the arms are totally aligned up. Now for the arms, they are very much similar to Siege version in the way the arms fold up. Essentially, they're really tight, and as you can see, you want to open up from the back. Like I said, like I said, the joints on the arms are way too tight, and that's why. And you want to do, he was going to unpeg it right there and extend it like this and fold the fist down, and there you have his one arm done. And as you can see, I messed up a little bit. I messed a little bit with the shoulder. Yep. Now his arm pretty much done. Now we take the null ray and plug it into his shoulder to complete his classic look. Do the same thing on the other side. Unpeg the forearm. Again, like I said, they're really tight. And open them up and extend them and peg them in on the inside and fold the fist down and rotate them, fold the arm down, straighten out the wing, and then take the null ray and plug it onto his arm, and take the nose cone section, unpeg it, and this will peg it all the way in the back, like this. And when you're done, there you have Earthrise Voyager class Starscream fully transformed into his amazing and awesome looking robot mode. And this guy absolutely looks terrific. It's again, like I said, the classics mold here, but it upscaled to a Voyager size, which is really nice. And Hasbro and Takara Tomy have really did a commendable job on this guy. And as you can see, it's Starscream, the old treacherous second in command of the Decepticons. He has that iconic look from the wings here, and as you can see, I forgot to mention that the Decepticon symbols are upside down, very much like the animation, and the real chest piece right there, basically the cockpit of the jet, forming his chest, but mostly it's upside down, and the arms having the null rays with the blue fist, the red, and that face sculpt. That face sculpt definitely says Starscream to me. And you got the iconic intakes here of him and the engines, where you reveal his missiles. I believe was in the, I don't know what the episode was, but I believe it was where Megatron made a weapon frame. When Megatron made a weapon frame, where Starscream and Thundercracker were there to steal some steel, and Brawn and Trailbreaker went there and opened up the chest and opened his chest to shoot the missiles, and when he says, "That's what I call bringing the house down." Very classic line. But again, absolutely gorgeous detailing. You got the turbines nicely painted and detailed here, and like I said, again, there are really tiny paint scratches right there. But I'm unfortunate for that. I had this figure for a very long time. And again, the legs, very accurate and very proportionate to the character. And one thing that really sucks is the back. And actually, the nose cone really hangs down. I really wish they could have split it open or folded underneath it. But since it's a miniature MP11 at the budget price point, I can give it a pass. And I know this guy has been already remolded into has been repainted actually into Skywarp and Thundercracker, I believe it was a Cybertronian Villain 2-pack. You're along with I believe it was the Decepticon clones as well. Pounce and Wingspan. I believe they were released as Target exclusive packs, which I never really got, and tried to get them, but unfortunately I didn't. And even when I was excited about the Coneheads when I saw the art of Skylinks, which I don't have, unfortunately. But trust me, I watched the reviews of him. reviews of that guy, and Skylings definitely looks great, and his packaging art was simply beautiful. I mean, he was battling. Skylings was separated in his beast two different modes, a bird and a lynx, and was battling Ramjet, Dirge, and Thrust for being the Coneheads, and it sucks so much that that Hasbro are releasing the mainline guys as some exclusives, what they did with Ramjet and Dirge. Ramjet and Dirge, those being Amazon, an Amazon exclusive 2-pack, along with Prowl and Ironhide. That sucks so much. And now Ramjet and Dirge are really damn hard to find, and so is Skywarp and Thundercracker, and even Thrust. Now Thrust is a Target exclusive along with Runabout, who was just a repaint and slash remold of slight remold of Run Amok, which I don't own, but I do like them. Don't like those figures, which I have absolutely no connection about those characters anyway. But it sucks so much. It definitely sucks so much that the mainline characters like the Coneheads and the original Seekers. I mean, the mainline, obviously this guy was a mainline release. Why could you re-release? Why could you release Skywarp, Thundercracker, Ramjet, Dirge, and Thrust as an exclusive? This is redonkulous. Come on, and it's really, really hard. But for the time being, I just have to deal with this guy. But and as you might know, I'm a big voiceover actor fan. I mean, and when I see this guy, actually, I imagine Steve Blum's voice inside it. Well, while I did like Chris Latta's original performance of him, I still prefer Steve Blum as Starscream from Transformers Prime. I mean, Transformers Prime was definitely an amazing show. Now, in terms of the figure, he really looks great. Like I said, the wings, the arms, the chest, the legs, and the head definitely scream Starscream. Now, in terms of his articulation here in robot mode, the head here is on a ball joint, so he can move up and down, and left to right. It can go a little bit side to side. And I love the fact that the wings can also flare like this to give him much more flare look, and the arms rotate in and out, and they do rotate full 360, but the wings get in the way, and they move in and out. Like I said, a very tight bicep swivel. Double bend at the elbow, and could you consider this wrist articulation? I don't think so. I don't think so anyway. But no waist articulation because of the transformation. The hips can move back, and they move in and out, but the backward movement is restricted because of this butt flap. It's molded right there, and they can move in and out. Thigh swivel. 90-degree bend at the knee. And something that's just very different from the classics mold is that the unique WFC signature ankle tilt. So you can give him some iconic poses for him. But all in all, I highly recommend this guy. Transformers, War for Cybertron Earthrise, Voyager class Starscream. Thanks for watching.